In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, a Facebook group, I should say, called Storm Area 51. That's the name of the group. Well, they've got 1 million members. And they're going to storm Area 51 on September the 20th. Okay, you know Area 51, there's supposed to be alien remains there, it's super secret, all the rest of it. Annie Jacobson is the author of the book, Area 51, An Uncensored History of America's Top Secret Military Base. And Annie joins us now. Let's get straight at it, can we? Can we go right at this? Are there any alien remains in Area 51?
Well, I certainly don't know about that. What I do know is that Area 51 is a classified military facility with a lot of top secret programs from the military and also intelligence community partners.
Well, do you think there's any... I mean, look, do you think that there's anything in this, all this room? I've been hearing about this for 40 years, that there's alien remains in Area 51. There's something fishy going on there with outer space. Is there?
Why are they British?
Well, certainly to a lot of people, I think it is the sort of home base of reverse UFO technology. That is one line of thinking. A lot of people are involved in that narrative, and I think that's what's really culminated this whole idea of storming the base and finding.
Is it making your dick hard too?
Like a phone sex operator.
If I close my eyes, I think it's the crime podcast girls.
And there's no way anyone's going to get near the gates of Area 51.
There's a whole cottage industry around Area 51, isn't there?
I can't see her, but
she's not hot. All right. I just want to play a little bit of that because obviously there's some crazy shit going on this week. We've got fucking aliens. We've got trannies. We've got an unemployed member of the show now. All right. It's highly inappropriate, guys. Let's get this party started.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to Highly Inappropriate.
I don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
Whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Highly Inappropriate.
Right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here and I can just do the blowjob here.
Highly Inappropriate.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
They can kiss my fat vagina because I'm bringing the motherfucking pain.
We are live from YouTube for the second time ever. How about that? How about that? You know what's funny? So we had practically what could be our biggest episode ever. And what we do, we followed up with a week off. That's my bad, guys. I literally got asked in the middle of the week if I could DJ a wedding. And it's real hard to say no to money, especially after the news I got this week, which we'll get into here shortly. But we have to reflect a little bit on last week. And the cool thing is we have our buddy Jake here. Jake, go ahead and introduce yourself. So the perfect way. Actually, that's how Jake introduced himself ever to me the first time. That was, pretty much came up, handed me a beer. We jerked each other off, talked about the Pacers.
Yeah.
So, Jake, who the fuck are you?
I'm a guy that gets drunk at Pacer playoff games, and I pee on Ron Kraft.
Pee on Ron Kraft. So you guys are good buddies then?
Yeah.
And you're only drunk at playoff games.
Yeah, sure.
He's got one beer in a koozie and one in his hand.
So, Jake, what's funny about Jake is every picture I've ever seen you post at any event ever, you have your like signature pose where you go ahead and do that for the listeners. If you guys are watching live, your signature pose, it's just him drinking a beer. Yep. He just tilts that beer back. Every picture he's ever taken in his life, even in his third grade photos, his mom was pissed, but tilting the beer back. So, Jake, huge Pacers fan, correct?
Hell yeah.
So, who got you into the Pacers?
Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller? Yeah, he helped a lot of young white kids in Indiana get into basketball. Yeah. So, Reggie Miller, so you are a member of Area 55, and it had a few. Can you name some of the names that section's had?
There was Area 55. There was the Blue and Gold Zone, which most recently the Blue and Gold Zone. Rodney Stuckey's Dew Crew. Then when he got cut, it was just the Dew Crew. I think that's it.
I forgot about Stuckey.
Stucky, just like it's Stucky, just
I forgot about that. Most memorable
A year
Stucky
and a half.
was like him dealing with Drake in the playoffs. I can't remember what exactly Drake was doing, like yelling in his ear or
Probably
something
being a
like
little
that right
bitch.
behind him.
He was like clapping in his ear.
Yeah, it was something like that. That's the most like memorable Rodney Stuckey Pacer moment right there.
Then he got cut, and we signed Lance Stevenson.
Got
we
cut.
signed Lance. Thank God.
Became the Lance section.
The Lance section.
Born Ready.
Lance had a
Yeah,
section, right? Born Ready.
Yeah.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
And everybody's thinking, oh, sweet, Lance is back for good now. This is going to be a section of the new staple here in the field house. And we're like, sorry, Lance. Deuces.
See,
Hey, See you. Go play with
Hey,
LeBron. We were the original Lance Stevenson fan zone.
Yep. We had one. It's called, what was it called?
It was-
Section 1. Or no, it was Eric. God damn it.
Square one.
Square one. We had
That-
Square
that
One. It
was
was 4
us.
members, original, just a guy. Because I remember when we drafted Lance, we might as well tell the story, Beaver. We went to the fan jam.
Yeah.
Went to the fan jam, and all we seen was this rookie who got picked in the second round that we knew may or may not have, cannot confirm nor deny that he threw his girlfriend down the stairs. We're like, okay,
Seems
this
like
guy
a winner.
has to be extremely talented if we're going to draft a project like this.
Of course.
And all this guy does, the whole fan jam is what, Beaver?
I can't even remember what he was doing.
Clowning and fucking dancing and just having. I was like, I love this guy, that guy Lance Stevenson, and just from the beginning we're just big Lance fans.
I remember like him going in first game was like Phoenix Suns or something like that, and him just tearing it up that game.
Oh yeah,
It was the best right
the
there.
trip dub machine 1 year. I mean, had what, like 5 or 6? I mean, I wouldn't say it was a machine, but still, that's a lot for the
he
average
led
player.
the league.
Led the league that year, yeah. So it's pretty impressive.
Trip dubs that year, yeah, he was doing awesome.
So the point I'm trying to
And then
make,
when he was stealing rebounds from teammates to get triple doubles and stuff,
yeah, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love that shit.
get hitting layups at
And
the
he's
buzzer and
currently
stuff.
a free agent.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Bring him back.
Don't want Lance no more.
You don't want Lance no more?
Nah,
You bitch. What a bitch. Jake,
no more. Eric
most
Talk.
memorable Pacers moment.
Probably peeing on Ron.
Peeing on Ron?
Yeah.
You actually peed on Ron?
Yeah.
Okay, tell that story.
It was game 5.
I thought you were going to go into a sexual fetish here.
Game 5 2 years ago. We were playing the Cavs when bitch ass LeBron was still in the Cavs. And I got drunk as shit at the game, and then he had to carry me out of the game. I don't remember getting out of the game, but I remember seeing a picture of me literally on top of his shoulder, and he told me the next day that I literally pissed on him.
You peed on him?
Yeah.
Good job,
Yeah.
Have you ever peed on a girl, Duncan?
No, I have not.
You never peed on your wife?
Nope.
Whether she want, I think you just walk in there one day when you want some sex from her and just be like, "What up, baby?" and just start pissing all over.
No, probably not. I don't want to clean it up.
She's gonna make you.
I've only peed on like classmates in second grade. I've told that story, but
Yeah, that's pretty classic. So Jake, favorite Pacers moment is you peeing on Ron. That's pretty exceptional. I mean, let's just talk about kind of what goes on in the fan sections. We get loud, we get crazy. Most of us are drunk.
Yep.
Some of us make national news for being a racist and a sexist. That was fun. Yeah.
I should have been part of that, but I wasn't.
Yep. You did get the best part is Beaver was there, the original game, and they took a picture from the previous game or the previous game that I brought because I actually brought him in one time. For those of you who don't know, I brought in some a LeBron James sign that he had a brawl and a bandana on, and I got called racist, sexist, everything under the boat.
D-Wade as well.
We had D-Wade as well, which you were there at the playoff game, but they took the picture where Trey went with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they used that one instead
You
of the
just
one
got
that they
left
called
out.
you a racist for.
Yeah,
and
well.
I was like, great, I got no pub.
Well, it's the thing is too. I mean, what got me the most pub was my sound bites, not necessarily the signs, because because
And you were still sexist too. That's all right.
That's fine.
That was actually the game that I met you.
That was it, really?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
What a
Nice.
great day that was. And I remember the huge fight I got in with my eventual baby mama because I skipped hanging out with her to go to that game, and I will never look back. I never looked back.
That's one of those.
Made a good choice.
One of those moments that you regret, but you don't regret that.
I can just imagine. Yeah. I can just imagine looking back if I made the opposite choice to stay camping with her. Just I'm like, oh my God, I know these signs because my whole idea is that was game 1 of that series or game 1 in the field house. I think I can't remember.
Yeah, because it was game 3.
Game 3. So it was game 3, and I'm thinking, man, I know if I can get these in the door, it will make fucking headlines. I had no idea it would make that many headlines. Charles Barkley talked about me. That's my claim to fame right there. I put that on my resume.
Did he call you the white boy?
No,
No.
he actually stood up for me.
How'd you get him in?
I put him face to face, And I went in the gift shop because I knew the gift shop see me every week. They really
that dude always remembers us. That dude right there.
Oh yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
Same dude.
Yep.
He's awesome.
I can literally walk in there like strapped up with a bomb, like a Unabomber. He'd be like, "What's up, man?" He always calls me. It's his big guy. He's like, "What's up, big guy?" Scans my ticket. He's like, "Here, man, have fun. Go Pacers."
We should get a huge banner made, and you should have whoever you're in the section with hold it up. Like put something crazy inappropriate on it so that way it gets noticed. But then like kind of plug our podcast in the same banner.
Well, I think I'm having flags made. By the way, we have koozies. We're passing them out. So if anybody has a koozie, don't be afraid to hit them up. Yep. Look at that. Check it out. If you're on the camera watching, what's up? What's up? What's up? We got koozies.
Need to get rid of them.
Yeah, when you get rid of them because they cost us a lot of money. But a little reflection on last social. You went to the concert with us. Yeah. What do you remember kind of about what happened at the concert?
Not much, really, but
yeah, because you were in the same state,
So
and
you were
it's
in
funny.
Chris's camp.
And I
then,
tell all my friends, if we go out, like out of all of our friends, you know, we kind of relatively hang out with the same people. Other than you two have different. I mean, we're friends, but it's usually me who gets drunk and makes an ass of himself. And I played dad that night. It was, you know, first time for everything, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yes, because you never played dad before.
Yeah.
But I wanted, even though I'm a father, yeah. As far as playing dad when you're out drinking, but a little reflection on last week, dude. I think I've heard from everybody it was our best episode ever. Did you guys agree? Our YouTube launch was our best fucking episode ever.
Did you say that episode sucked?
No, that's the one I said I liked it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
maybe
Chris,
we should start listening to Chris.
I think it was the first one that I said that. Too.
Yeah, you're like, man,
And
I kind of like that.
I was
episode.
mentioned in that episode, but I was mentioned as Pacer Buddy.
Pacer Buddy. So
And
we went.
and then George, that you've known for probably
3 days.
year.
Yeah, George, man. We had a Pacers buddy and
Give him
George.
a name drop. Known me for 5 years.
Yeah, well, I tell you what.
Yeah, well, George isn't here.
Just be happy you got it.
I took some vitamins before the show, and it really fucked me up. I got this whore that keeps fucking texting me. I don't know what her name is.
Or Snapchat you that, you know.
Yes.
What.
Hold on, I think I have that on
Do
here.
you have that clip?
No, not on the. Oh man, I wish. I think I put it on here as just as Beaver. Hold on.
Hey, next time I'm getting some board. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a machine so we can just push that button.
Yeah. Speaking of pushing buttons. All right. Yeah. Fuck that. Okay. So we have an update, not just of the concert about what happened, but Chris, you sent me this story. Lil Wayne threatening to leave the concert tour, walks off stage.
Yeah, he said it wasn't his swag.
What the? Okay, please explain to me what that means, because you got that Knightstown street lingo.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, they were saying that it was because there wasn't as many people. Like the crowd wasn't like big, I guess.
I think the crowd was pretty solid. Yeah,
but I mean, I guess that night where they were at, I guess the crowd wasn't to his liking. And probably just a bunch of white kids bouncing around. He was like, "Yeah, I need to get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, he's like, "I've had enough."
That's all right.
And then his lawyers were like, "You can't back out now, Lil Wayne."
Yeah.
And the next day he was like
sipping some syrup.
Yeah, he was all good. And the next day with Blink on the bus posting pics.
Oh, he was.
He ain't leaving.
What'd he say? What'd he say in return to that? Say, "Hey, I'm gonna go anywhere," or what?
Yeah, he just tweeted that he wasn't going anywhere. He's there to stay. He's gonna finish out the tour.
I mean, not that fucking. I don't even like that guy anyway.
He's way too many fucking way too many. He said way too much lean to be even functional human being right now.
It's pretty much.
Yeah.
His lawyer said no, we can't get you out of this.
Right. So he still wanted out of it though.
I would.
What it was.
I mean, if you had to ask me, but yeah.
He still uses the
He
word
did walk
swag.
off though after like 15, 20 minutes into the set that night.
Oh, the next night or the same night?
The night that he said it's not my swag.
Yeah, fucking bitch.
It's like 15, 20 minutes in.
We also have another update. I lost my job this week. Let's go.
I'm talking about.
Isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing because I now have time to fucking build my business. So I'm not really upset about it. And I've got enough money in the bank that's gonna hold me over. I'll be just fine. But I kind of want to tell some backstory. So I've been in the mortgage business for 3 years. Have never fucking liked it. I do show gratitude toward people that took a chance on me and got me into the business. But that being said, I fucking despised it. Hated it.
So now that you're not there,
I mean, I was chasing a dollar and it was never there. There was times where I had a lot of success and made some good money, but it just was never there. And I didn't like it enough to be able to flip that switch and fake it enough to really make it. Get the fuck you money. I wanted fuck you money. Never got the fuck you money. I got the, hey, I'm living better than my friends money, but never the fuck you money. So yeah, that's where I want to be.
I saw your post where you were like, hey, looking for job opportunities. And I noticed most of them were sales.
Yeah. Here's what sucks is like, I'm obviously a really good salesman. just, because I'm full of shit. But other than that, I mean, I'm really passionate about marketing. I want to be a creator, and that's what sales lacks for me. It's like, yeah, I can manipulate people all day. I like building relationships, blah, blah, blah.
Advertising.
But I don't get the opportunity to create anything. Yeah, I'm a creator. Like
you need to be a rapper.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, Chris. You're the rapper of the show.
You can make the album work for Chris's mixtape.
There we go. That's fine. Maybe I'll tell him. I'll be like the Paul.
You're just not gonna sell his mixtape.
Yeah, but
my lawyer?
Sales. It's because we won't be able to sell his mixtape.
And Paul's the lawyer, though, right?
Yeah, I'll be your lawyer. It's fine. I'll pass the bar.
You guys don't. He's talking about Paul Rosenberg.
Yeah, for the
Eminem's
lawyer. Yeah. Paul Rosenberg. Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah, fuck it. So I lost my job. A little backstory. So I think I told the story about my company owed me a little money. Well,
they gave you money.
Do what? And they never. No, of course they never gave me that money. But yes, they. Well, here's the thing: is I went after it. They kind of pushed it under the rug for a while. I brought it back up. Was told a couple weeks ago it wasn't going to happen. I was pretty pissed off about that. I stopped really putting in any effort at work. I mean, I went there. I did what I needed to do. Then of course I got on a ride up thing because I wasn't hitting my goal, and they basically gave me a 2-week goal last week. I fucking smashed last week's goal. They gave me 2 goals this week, or last week that is, to hit one on Wednesday, and I had a Friday goal. Well, I smashed the Wednesday goals. Well, the next day they're like, well, you just don't have enough active loans in your pipeline, so we're gonna let you go. And I was like, okay. I was like, cool. Let me go get my shit. It's fine. I mean, I wasn't that. Because here's the thing: is my boss. We actually got along really well, but some people higher up than him that had a decision in me not getting paid. We didn't have a positive.
How much they owe you, if you don't mind me asking?
About $1,300.
Still not get it?
No, I'm not.
No, he's not getting it.
They told me because I owe money for licensing, so I owe money for licensing. They told me we have to sign. So when you leave the company, you have to sign an agreement to pay what you owe for licensing. And I said, I ain't fucking paying.
So are you debt free? Are you debt free from that though?
Do what?
So they took that money. They
didn't
give you that money. So you still owe them?
No, I just told them no. I basically said I told them that I'm not paying that. I said 1 because I still feel the company owes me money, and I said 2. You guys gave me 3 fucking states that don't produce leads. I paid for fucking licensing on states that don't produce leads.
I saw some of the leads that you had, and they were terrible.
Yeah, like fucking Bob Saget.
Yeah.
John Stamos. Right. I wish it was the real John Stamos.
Fucking Ricky Bobby and shit.
Yeah, just fucking horrible, man. So I'm so happy to be out. I've been miserable. So I'm going to take this time to build my business. I've been wanting to build for a while. It's going to be a marketing firm. And, I'm going to be a little picky on getting jobs because, again, I got money in the bank. Short of what you drank.
Shameless plug. Give this guy a job.
Yeah, I got some money.
And that's the rapper coming out.
Yeah. Well, it's in there. The deep Morristown. I was the north side of Morristown. It's the more hood side, but yeah.
On top of the hill.
On top of the hill.
Rough.
Because I'm just on top of the hill.
That's just the east side.
I lived at the bottom of the hill, man. I mean, I'm rough.
Yeah, I remember you being there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did anybody do anything exciting this week? Any concerts, anything like that?
No concerts.
So I hit up a few concerts over last week. Yeah, that means you're probably fucked up.
He drank. Did you drink this weekend?
I mowed the grass in like 110.
I mowed the grass yesterday.
Which I'm gonna bring up the heat here in a second, but Jesus. So I went to a few concerts. I went to see Devil Driver. Chris, you wouldn't be interested. I also went to see Dope, Devil Driver, Static X.
Slip that in there.
This is where I doze off.
Then last week I went to see Kill Switch and Clutch.
I wouldn't like that.
Chris, you wouldn't be interested.
Yeah.
Now, Clutch, I mean, it was pretty cool. The best thing about that concert is I just moshed for the whole fucking show pretty much, and we were just raising hell. Buddy John Garcia almost got in a fight.
Hey, Kill Switch, our very first show that we saw together.
Yeah, very first show we saw together, and we have some memories. Manson was there as well. Bullet from a Valentine.
Yep.
Kill Switch, My Curse. What's that?
Lamb of God.
Lamb of God was there as well.
Got him, Lamb.
Yep. Got him, Lamb. He's not stoned, guys. I swear it's a mushroom.
Just a little dyslexic.
Yep. A little dyslexic.
I did go to a concert, but it wouldn't be one. Chris might like it. Chris Young.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you if it was country or not.
Yeah.
Big country fan then?
They're the best shows to go to get drunk and have a good time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm good. I'd rather not put myself through torture.
I like everything, so I'm like, I could probably get drunk and have a good time anywhere.
Yeah,
I could make my own.
I could see the same fucking. Everybody's like, you should go to a country concert.
Hot chicks, right?
Yeah, to see the hot chicks. It's like those same sluts are going to be at fucking Saddle Up.
Yeah.
30 minutes after the show.
Yeah.
8 seconds and shit.
And by then they're
for a
fucking
lot cheaper.
drunk and a lot easier. So it's okay. That's where I'll catch them. I don't have to fucking put myself through this shit music, you know.
They're all
And
they're
you're
all
not, and you're not dropping $70 for a ticket.
No, I'm not dropping $70 for a ticket and $70 for beer. One beer. Yeah. No, thank you.
I have
they're at Saddle Up and they're like, "Did you see the concert?" And you're playing it off like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was great.
concert."
Oh no, I was talking about Slayer was just in town last
Yeah.
week. Yeah, absolutely. It was a great show.
Something about a tractor.
So this heat fucking sucks. That's probably everybody that's listening live. They're like, why aren't you in Chris's garage? Well, because it's 100 fucking degrees outside. And I've DJ'd 3 outdoor weddings over the last 2 weeks in this fucking crazy heat. I got to talk about the wedding I did last Saturday. So Sierra and Dustin, 2 good friends of mine from Morristown. Well, one's from Greenfield, one's from Morristown. So I went golfing that morning with my dad. I went to have Chinese afterwards. And you know, I was so stoked. I love Chinese.
Plug the restaurant.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a Chinese name. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it.
City Walk.
It was like, yeah, Ju.
Wow, that was racist.
Yeah. I say Ju Min. What did I say? Yeah. No, it's literally Chinese. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyways, gave me food poisoning. I wasn't feeling a little well before the concert. Got about 3 or 4 hours into the concert. Started feeling really sick. Like in the middle of their dances, I had to go puke next to my car. And this is the best part. I only had 3 or 4 beers, but like all I puked up was a beer essentially.
Yeah.
And I ate afterwards. But so after I'm leaving the wedding, I had to pull over on 52 to puke. So I'm like literally on 52, but it was like midnight, so there wasn't many cars. But imagine me on 52 in front of the Nazarene church there coming into town. I got the door open and I'm fucking puking out the side of my car. I was like, if a cop, anybody sees me, they're not going to believe I wasn't drinking. I look like a prototypical alcoholic. I got my fucking.
It's a good cover up though, because you're kneeled beside your car on your knees. You're like, "Dear God." They just think that you're repenting for your sins.
Yeah.
I've never had food poisoning.
Dude,
you're
you're a
awful.
lucky motherfucker.
It is the worst.
I don't
You're
know. I mean,
lucky.
I've now almost got a DUI and not even had hardly any alcohol, and I shit my pants in the airport from food poisoning.
Living his best life, people. Living
my absolute best life.
Damn good.
So that was fucking awful. The wedding I did on Sunday that week was pretty hilarious. My favorite thing, and I think I sent a snap out to all you guys, and I also posted on Facebook of an older woman, in her 70s, maybe even close to her 80s, dancing to the wobble.
Yeah,
it was fucking hilarious. That woman comes up to me at the end of DJ, and she goes, "If I want to hear some of the songs you played tonight, where would I look?" I was like, "This is incredible."
Do you say BET?
No, I said, "Ma'am, you want to get BT on your remote? Have one of your grandkids come over and show you how to use the remote."
Yeah, they got an award show.
No, but I said, "What do you use for music?" And she's like, "Spotify." And I was like,
type in your phone.
I said, type in early 2000s hip hop.
Yeah.
Early 2000s hip hop. Swear to God, I thought she was joking at first. Swear to God, she's like, "If I wanted to hear some of this music, where would I look?" And I was like, "This is incredible."
Early 2000s.
I'm just picturing my grandma.
You're like, "You need a new grandson because I love you right now."
She's gonna hit play and it's gonna la da da da. It's the motherfucking
Oh, I would die.
When I hear early 90s hip hop, that's what I think of.
I tell my grandma all the time I can make her famous just because she's got the fucking just perfect just attitude and demeanor about her to make her famous. But she hates being on camera at all. She thinks she thinks when I take a video of her and if I post it on Facebook, she thinks girls from church are gonna see her. And I'm like, "Grandma, first off, they're not my fucking friends on Facebook."
You probably say it just like that too.
I still love that picture that I have of the her on the moped that I turned into a me.
Oh, that was amazing.
They see me rolling, they hate.
Your grandma rolls.
My grandma on a fucking moped because my brother had a moped and she
get a DUI.
Yeah, 3 of them
in front of the
same
church?
week. Yeah, I get it honest. But I also made remember them Thug Life videos that people used to make? I made one of my grandma.
With the sunglasses and the joint in the mouth.
And I gotta find this somewhere because it's on YouTube. But grandma, she's doing the one smart fella, he felt smart, 2 smart fellas, they felt smart, 3 smart fellas, and they all felt smart. She's trying to say it, but she keeps saying smelt fart, like it's a tongue twister. Yeah. And I play that clip at the beginning, then I do the Thug Life, and you hear 1, 2, 3 into the floor. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre. I gotta find that video. I'll post it on our fucking shit later. But grandma was so just terrified about that getting out there.
That's hilarious.
And I show it to her. I was like, Grandma, don't get mad, but I made this little video of you, okay?
That's funny. She thinks people at church are going to see it. My mom just tells everybody that she doesn't have a son.
She's like, yeah. Grandma tells me and my brother all the time how embarrassed she is of us. That's great.
Aww.
She loves us, though. She's just extremely honest, you know.
She's awesome. Speaking of your brother, we got whipped in cornhole this week.
Got our ass kicked. We're playing in a cornhole league. You subbed in for my partner, Chris McMichael. We got our fucking ass
handed to us.
Just handed to us. And we played decent.
Oh, yeah. We didn't play that bad.
We didn't play that bad. We just didn't play
played
that
a little
good.
better.
A little better. A lot better times. Yep.
A lot of ringers rolling around the backyard of
Oh,
house.
oh God. You're talking about the best of the best in that league. I'm not even joking. The best of the best. And here's the thing is like, I am not, as far as in my group of friends, I am not a good cornhole player compared to them. But if I go, like if I play at work or when I was employed, I'd play at work and fucking smoke those people.
Yeah, they
smoke them. I made it to a finals. I made it to the finals. Our work when I was still at Royal United, they had a cornhole tournament. It was a $500 grand prize, and we made it all the way to finals. Me and my buddy, and he hadn't played in like a year. And I still don't play that much, and we made it all the way to the finals. And this is us not playing much. And if I'm literally, our team in this cornhole league is defeated. We're 0-15 right now.
Yeah. we're defeated. Like playing the first game, and I was like, "What's your guys' record, man?" And he's like, "Oh, we're like 0-15." I was like, "Oh, all right."
I don't feel so bad then for sucking.
They were 4-bagging it all over the.
Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I mean, we have my cousin Mark can literally 4 bags it like it's fucking. It's like maybe one of us would shoot a free throw. I mean, it's.
Not me though. Not me.
Not
me. Free throw.
I'm not sure if you can pick the basketball up. But.
Well, I can. I just can't toss it to anybody.
I believe in you. I believe in you, Mike.
Hey, you could sure toss a salad though, guys. That's okay.
Yeah. That's the last chick I did it to.
Yeah, which is Beaver. But yeah, I do want to bring up too the wedding I did last night, and part of the reason we're in this garage right now is because I told myself I put myself through absolute hell yesterday for a couple that
in this garage.
We're not in the garage.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying that's why we're in this living room. We're not in Chris's garage. I am a little.
Matt's having
up.
flashbacks.
Yeah, having flashbacks because literally I did a wedding outside. Well, the ceremony was outside. Then we moved into a barn that had no air conditioning, and it was miserable. But everybody had fun, and that's the main thing. I know I'm getting paid to be there. I shouldn't bitch. I'm not necessarily bitching, but I can just say it was absolutely just miserable feeling. But it was a fun wedding.
I'm sure other people felt the same way. Though.
Yeah, they probably were all miserable as well.
They regretted it.
Yep.
But I just, and it's funny. People want these beautiful outdoor barn weddings, and I've never done a barn wedding that was, I would say, comfortable.
Yeah.
It's like me when I get married here in the next 30 years. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be. If my wife brings up that she wants to have an outdoor wedding, I'm getting a divorce before we get married.
The cool thing about you DJing weddings all the time is you know exactly what you don't want.
Oh, I could be a wedding planner at this point.
Maybe
you can't tell me how many times.
Be a DJ planner.
Maybe you should market weddings that you DJ.
No, I'm saying that I could literally go to any I go to weddings all the time, and nobody. I'm like, okay, who's in charge here? And everybody's like,
where's the AC?
Yeah, about that. I'm like, cool, I'll take over. Let's go. All right, you over there, bitch. You shut up. You're not part of the wedding. No. And I do I just take control. I mean, it's part of that's not really what separates me from other DJs. What separates me from other DJs is my energy and my ability to communicate with people and get people out of their seats. But that also helps as people feel that I am under control.
I mean, I've seen you at a few weddings that you kind of had to take charge a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, all right, let's go. Let's do it. I even at I took charge at a rehearsal once too. Everybody's like walking around with their chicken with their head. I'm like, hey guys, let's make it short and sweet. That way we can go eat and drink. Okay.
That's all you're worried
about. All right, who's part of the wedding party? Great, cool.
The DJ,
you stand over here.
The DJ has to go to the rehearsal.
No, but these were. It was a Florida wedding.
Yep.
And
he goes all out.
It was a Florida wedding that we've done. Actually, me and Beaver have done a few Florida weddings together.
Yeah.
But this rehearsal was a friend of ours, so we just showed up. And we're like,
gotcha.
We're gonna hang out. Yeah. So it's been a pretty miserable week. So we decided to do it here in a house, actually, with a little bit of air conditioning, so we're not fucking miserable. But funny, I did want to bring this up, and so we have a training update this week. Let's give it up.
Woo! Yes.
And the training update is I've decided on a few job postings because I've been applying for jobs, of course, and I've decided that I'm gonna put. When they ask me the personal information, the government monitoring information, I'm just going to put that I'm a tranny because I feel like I'm going to have to be interviewed at that point, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, because how the labor laws work in the fucking state now, I'll just put that I'm a tranny. That way everybody has to interview me.
I think just
they may
putting
not interview you. because
yeah, I think just putting white male is the best thing that you can
Your
put
boobs
on
are
a
big
job
enough.
resume.
Ouch.
So no more trannies.
No, just put white male.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Seems to work.
Yeah, because then you get that privilege.
Damn
you
it!
know?
I applied as a marketing director. I probably won't get that job then.
No, as
I
a
probably don't want
trainee.
As a trainee, yeah. What if they make me show up to work in like fucking heels and a dress? I'll do it. Fuck it. They're paying me.
Midget.
They're
You could
paying me
just-
6 figures. I'll do it.
Midgets.
I've
would
seen
get-
you wear
would get
booty
a lot.
shorts.
Could you not?
Little guys.
Could you not identify
What about
as a
midgets?
trainee?
They have to hire midgets.
Well,
dude.
let's bring up which I seen you posted today. My quote from 2 years ago.
Rob posted that one.
Yeah.
but-
You originally
Okay.
posted it though.
Yes, I did 2 years ago.
And my quote was,
was it I could never
Fuck a midget
because I'd be laughing the whole entire time or something like that.
I mean, seriously though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You fucked a midget?
No. I work with a guy that's a little person, and he said one time he said, "You ever fucked a midget?" And we're like, "No," and he was like, "Me neither."
I love him already.
I love him.
There's another
So
guy at work that had the legal height of a midget tattooed on him, and it said, "Got to be this tall to ride."
Oh,
Like,
That's incredible.
that guy.
Well, we went to the mall today and we seen somebody you used to work with, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. Walking around the old mall.
Yeah, I want you to elaborate a little bit. You just
oh yeah, walking out.
Yeah, we walked around the mall.
yeah.
Yeah, I picked Matt up. I was wanting to get a new Cincinnati hat, but they literally had none in the fucking lids at the mall. I mean, I was like, it's literally the closest team to your fucking mall, and you have nothing.
Yeah, well, that lid's
The
is
Reds are
fucking
so
tiny.
hot right now.
Yeah, lids was about a little smaller.
I
than
love how
room,
I was
think.
up there while you guys were.
No,
shopping.
we went to Greenwood.
Oh, I thought you guys went to Castle.
We were going to. I missed
Ah,
my
okay.
turn.
Never mind then.
Missed my turn. I was
Yeah, 'cause
You went all the way to Greenwood.
he wouldn't cut somebody off.
no, he's being a dick. Right, like speeding up when I would speed up. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, fuck that
Then you
asshole.
can just take the next exit, right?
And you get.
No, we were.
I just
turning
told him,
on.
I was like, pull a Yui. We literally could have saved so much. I just said, if you just pull a Yui, but instead he's like, we're just going to Greenwood. Fuck it.
And then we hit the one way. Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
traffic was fucking stupid.
And you went to see The Lion King today.
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was
You
good.
thought it's like almost word for word the old Lion King,
Yeah.
but what can we all agree that we hate?
Beyonce.
I hate
being
Beyonce.
Nala.
I just hate Beyonce. I'm race
It has
baiting,
nothing
bitch.
to do with the Lion
Beyonce
King.
being Nala is not good.
No,
It's
it
her.
just doesn't fit it.
Just because she
You can
is
tell
that much
who it is.
older than Childish Gambino.
Yeah, it sounds like she's talking to her son.
Yeah, exactly. They're supposed to be the same age while they're both adults at that point, and just her sounding even more adult than he does.
And I love them bringing all the old songs into the new movie, but they added a new song and Beyonce singing it, and I'm like, you just ruined the whole fucking movie for me. I hate Beyonce. I just don't like her. I don't like her music. I don't like her fucking husband.
Yeah.
You lay
You
off
don't
the,
like your kid?
you lay off the
Yeah.
queen bee, dude.
Yeah,
And don't bring Blue into this.
yeah, fuck that bitch.
My boy Blue.
But I enjoyed the movie overall. Also, good thing to catch on YouTube. Chris, you brought this up. Cocaine or the Steve-O cocaine. People I did cocaine with.
Yeah, coming soon. New show.
That's gonna be incredible. Just
That
you know,
sounds
stories,
amazing.
cocaine stories.
Oh, if it's like a sit down like this and just
and I hope he blasts some people.
and just I hope they come on and they just tell like stories about nights they had doing cocaine.
Yeah,
That's probably what it's going to be.
And it would be fucking
I
incredible.
would tune in every time they had a show.
Probably be the most random ass people.
well, I seen
Yeah.
the
Oh,
the
yeah.
preview for it, and he was like actually at doing his live comedy show, and he started talking about doing cocaine with people. And I remember when I wouldn't seen him, he did like a stint where he started talking about doing cocaine with some celebrities.
See, I've never seen him live.
It's pretty solid. It's more story than it is like just a
Comedy.
one liner. It's not your Mitch Hedberg. It's more.
So he did the whippets after the cocaine? 'Cause the whippets were what turned him like to go sober, right?
I mean, he
The
did
Whippets
everything
relate.
together.
Yeah, that's fucking
Whippets. He would spend $30 on, and I've been with people that do this. Will spend $30 on a fucking 10-second high.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What are we doing working 9 to 5?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sell whipped cream out of the back of my house.
Yeah.
then he got sober and is doing like the bottle cap challenge with his dick sober. That's sober
Yeah.
Steve-O.
I tried
Awesome.
doing it the other day, and I just couldn't get my dick to the right fucking like hardness.
to smack
I was
it.
standing on my front porch. It was weird. My neighbors were looking at me. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Just jag my dick off?
Why is he
bit?
erect?
Yeah.
Standing in front of a water bottle.
What is he watching?
I thought, honestly, and I fucked up my back a few weeks ago, and everybody, I had a few buddies who were like, are you going to do that? Because I used to have a decent, reverse, kick like that. And, no, I just can't. I try. I went out in the garage earlier. I went out in the garage earlier this week. I have a punching bag hanging up, and I started fucking punching it, kicking it. I'm like, man, this body just doesn't quite move how it did 3 or 4 years ago. Last time I did this,
You'll have that, man.
30 coming up.
Yeah, your 30th birthday's coming up.
Yeah, I got 2 months left. Let's go. Let's be depressed. And also this week, let's be depressed this whole fucking show. Well, also came out this week the trailers for the new It and 3 from Hell. I'm so fucking pumped. I cannot wait for both. I'm a horror fucking film fanatic. You didn't like 31, and I love 31.
31 fucking sucked.
No,
it's out of every movie that was ever created by him, that fucking sucked.
Oh no, because Lord of Salem was a lot worse. But
okay, Lords of Salem was pretty bad. Yep,
no, I mean I would say as far as the
horrible.
plot, as far as the plot's concerned, it wasn't like his best film by any means. But the gore was great.
Who's
That's
Zombie?
my favorite
Rob
part.
Zombie?
Yeah, Rob Zombie. So 3 from Hell's Zombies new movie. It's gonna be
3
great.
from Hell's gonna be great though.
Yeah, it's gonna be great just because of the characters, man.
Yeah.
They make the fucking movie.
It's gonna be great.
The new It's gonna be great, of course. And Top Gun. I haven't even seen the first Top Gun, guys.
Top Gun?
What?
Never
No.
seen it. I've never seen it.
Never
either.
watched the first Top Gun.
I hear a lot about it.
Wow.
Yeah, Rob's asked me. Rob Hart, our friend, our star of our last show.
The Top Gun, it was
The star that wasn't there.
Yeah,
the Top Gun that's a classic, dude. Like that's
Not
big
to
time.
us. We haven't seen it.
It's big time.
I'd rather watch
I
some
was
fucking
stoked when I
documentaries
seen
on
the new
Area
preview.
51.
I get
and shit.
references at least, I guess.
Oh, the new preview. I can't wait. That was the
Looks
best.
like it's
So they're
gonna be
making a
legit.
new one then.
Yeah,
Yes.
Maverick. Top Gun Maverick.
Part 2.
Is Tom Cruise gonna be in it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's Maverick, dude.
Let's go.
It's gonna be fucking
I'll
epic.
fucking watch it. So last week we debuted a new segment in the show, and I think we gotta make intros for the segment.
No,
Just I'm gonna randomly just play a
Where's
clip,
the soundboard?
and I have an idea.
I'm gonna get one next week.
Maybe you could just make it like locked up.
Would you
Won't
post
let me
bail?
out.
It was called. It's Would You Post Bail? It was your idea. So basically, how we're gonna do this, we discussed before the show today, is we're just gonna name a county before the show, and we picked Shelby County because it's most of our hometowns here. Shelby County, and we're just gonna go through, pick a letter, and we're gonna pick a chick that's under that letter, last name,
on the directory,
and we're gonna look and we're gonna see essentially what this person did, what her bond is, and is she hot enough for us to post bail for her. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got Mr. Kayla Like. Did I say Mr.
I'm gonna go with a big no.
Man, I
on
gotta
the bond.
I really have
She
to
identifies as both.
Yeah.
yeah.
Speaking of trannies, okay. No, Mrs. Kayla Like. She's got a few here. Wow. Let's just start at the top. She had a probation hold. Criminal trespass was what she was originally in. She also part of that criminal trespass was a theft charge of at least $750, but less than $50,000. That's a big fucking
That's a
gap
big
there.
jump. Yeah.
Big gas. Then she was a failure to appear. So she did not appear at her court hearing. She does not currently have a bond posted because she probably can't get a bond posted if you skip court. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't get bond.
You're
But
flight risk.
But let's look at her picture here. Would you guys bang?
Check it out. What
Would you
bang?
bang?
No, we're gonna bond. Remember, bond or not?
I thought we were bailing her out.
Oh yeah, we bailing her out.
So it sounds like we can't really bail this one
And
out.
then once you,
I always resort to what I fuck
I
her because
know.
that's what I'm thinking about.
right. Well, once you
And
bail her out,
we
she'll probably
decided
put out.
we decided on this chick pre-meth we would probably fuck her. But this
She's
chick's
staying, dude. I ain't bailing her.
You know-
Oh, quit. Really?
Yeah, I ain't
wouldn't
bailing
she's
her.
staying. I would say I would be like, listen, honey, you've got to get off the meth.
Go to rehab.
You got to go to rehab, hon,
Right.
and I'll get you out. But she's
no.
I don't know. She looks kind of exotic. That could be the meth as well. But
she looks really
That could-
exotic.
that could be the meth as well. So 50-50 this week. I'm going to go with a no. As of right now, I'm going to go with a no. The meth scabs on your face have to
Yeah.
clear up.
I'm a
Beaver?
no.
I gotta see her, get a good look at her. Probably go with no.
Beaver
Probably
needs to
go
get
with no.
laid. So,
Yeah.
Jake, what do you think? Will you post some bail for her?
I'm gonna go with the no.
No?
Definitely not.
No. Okay, we're synonymous.
Mike, were
No.
you a
Oh,
no?
I'm definitely not bailing her out.
Kayla
Okay.
Like is
No.
spending, at least till her court date in prison.
Well, yeah. So everybody say good luck to Kayla.
Yeah, good luck to Kayla. Good look to Kayla. Now on to Mike's favorite part of the show. We're going to talk a little sports.
Perfect. We didn't do that yet.
Yep, we haven't talked sports yet. So.
And
literally, I'm you know, and I hate to say that I kind of enjoy some of the things that Tom Brady posts online, but this story that came out this week that he now runs a faster 40 time than he did when he was drafted.
Yeah.
God damn it, he's slow. He's slow as fuck. I could beat Tom Brady in a foot race, but I mean, I really hope this guy just dies soon.
That's pretty fucked up.
I could beat him in a 40 and I got a broken leg.
They need to do like TB12. I think needs to go to every team. That's why he's still running like he is.
It's not TB12.
It's TB12.
It's called Bill Belichick puts a line
workout.
in front of him. No, it's not. It's Bill Belichick puts a line in front of him, and this motherfucker never gets touched.
How's the line
Those
helping
swing
run
passes.
faster 40?
Well, he's just in better condition now. Have you ever seen that video?
No, it's
He looks like the
TB12.
most
It's his workout
unathletic
resume.
person.
It's ridiculous.
If you don't get sacked, you're
Just
gonna
look at
run
his
it.
picture when he was at the combine. And
Yeah, once
like,
again, TB12. That's why
Yeah,
he looks
he's
like
probably
that.
fucking eating pizza and drinking. I'm gonna get a pizza after the show, by the way.
I already got one before I came.
Giordano's.
Giordano's.
Jesus Christ.
Not a sponsor yet. but-
So
Not a sponsor.
we talked Pacers a little bit today. Did you guys see the story about how we're not only paying Monte Ellis still, but he wants to come back.
He wants to make an NBA
hilarious.
return, you should say.
He wants to make an NBA return. He's got no chance.
Yeah,
Which I kind of want to bring up some of our
Just go
additions.
play in the Big Three and shut up.
How do you feel about the Pacers this year, Jake?
I like all the young pickups, honestly.
I do, but here's my problem: is every year we pick up this fucking offensive stud and they shit the bed.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
Every year. I'm like, is it just our system?
Monte Ellis. Then we had Tyreek. Like,
I mean, we can go fucking farther back than that.
Keep him
We
off
go for
drugs, all
years,
right?
yeah.
That was Tyreek's problem, apparently.
Oh, is it drugs?
I'm going to assume.
What,
If you're getting suspended for 2 years,
what kind of drugs is he taking? Coke?
probably some hardcore ones. If he's
Oh.
getting suspended 2
Imagine
years.
he's
It
just
wasn't
sitting there
marijuana
shooting.
if
He's just sitting there shooting
If
up
it's
before
just
the game.
marijuana, he's only getting a few games.
NBA don't test for marijuana, do they?
No, they- I don't
sure
think you
they
can
do.
be. I don't think you can be like suspended now, maybe, but they still test for sure.
Yeah, they still do. But
And does anybody know the wrestler Albert Del Rio?
I
Yeah.
do not.
You do?
yeah.
He is now an MMA fighter, and he called out Tito Ortiz, a legend of the sport. In today's modern UFC, I mean, as far as modern fighters, Tito not in the top 20 in his division. He's not anymore.
No.
But that being said, Tito is gonna wax this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's gonna take him down and pound his face into the ground.
Why?
But I've openly said with Greg Hardy now being in the UFC, he's like 4-1 now. His only loss is he got disqualified for throwing an illegal elbow or an illegal punch. I can't remember what it was. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's been killing people. I want to see more NFL players transition into fighting when they retire.
I mean, if they're not too old.
More elite athletes doing it.
is Brock Lesnar still
You don't
in WWE or is he in the UFC?
WWE. He
Okay.
officially retired from the UFC.
I couldn't remember if he was or not, but yeah, some NFL players would be nice to see how they could stack up.
I'd love to see Jeff
Definitely, like,
Saturday.
Matt
people-
Mitrione was a college football
Like
player.
kids
right?
coming out of college, maybe not getting drafted or practice squad people. I mean, they're still fucking huge athletes that could definitely be
What about
trained
some
fighters.
NBA
I mean,
players
can you
in-
imagine like Robert Mathis in
no.
a cage? I think Robert would probably maul some
After
people.
training and stuff.
Mathis
he'd
could
be
do some good work.
nasty.
I think he would maul some people. I would
Some-
love that.
Seems
shit.
like
Doesn't
defensive
fuck some
linemen.
people up.
Defensive linemen, linebackers.
Got good
James
hands.
Harrison, imagine him training, fighting.
No, I don't want to.
Fucking destroy you.
I've got a funny James Harrison story. So a couple years ago, we were playing the Steelers. I think it was a Thursday night game. I want to say it was the same game that McAfee
Yeah, it
threw
was, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay,
At Pittsburgh.
I'm DJing Permane Bros, and this is early, but way before the game. And Permane Bros is connected to the mall. James Harrison walks through that section of the mall. I run out there. Swear to God, James Harrison gets in the elevator. As the elevator's shutting, I said, James. He looks at me. I'm all decked out in Colts gear. I said, you're getting your ass kicked today. He just starts laughing. Thank God. And maybe the biggest human I've ever seen in my life.
He's a fucking monster, dude. His workout videos
Are insane.
when he's doing like dips with just
The
Hundreds
most
of pounds.
The most
around his
impressive
waist.
thing I've ever seen. He takes 135 on a barbell with one arm and just presses it. I've tried to do that, and it's not necessarily the weight, but the stability alone to be able to fucking
the balance. Yeah, that's where most of your strength comes from is doing like balance stuff like that.
It's
working everything.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
He's a monster.
Fucking monster, and him doing the hip thrust with like 800 pounds.
He's top 5 Super Bowl plays of all time, right?
Which one?
I don't even remember who they were playing before halftime.
Cardinals.
Yeah, right before halftime.
Fumble,
the pick,
recover all the way.
He picked 6 to like 101 yards or something like that.
42 maybe.
Yeah, fuck the
42. But yeah, pick 6 right before half. That won the Super Bowl. That was a great Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that was a good game.
I know you guys aren't really MMA fans. Jake, do you watch MMA at all?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so one of my favorite stories of the last 2 weeks, and I must say we've got a lot of stories this week because it's been electric. So Michael Chiesa fought Diego Sanchez, and Michael Chiesa was also in the news recently because when Conor decided to fucking throw a dolly through a bus, he got glass in Michael Chiesa's eye, and Michael had to drop out of the fight. But yeah, so anyways, these guys fought. Michael Chiesa beat Diego Sanchez. Then he comes out and says, Diego Sanchez fingered my butthole during the fight. This is true. So at first glance, Michael Chiesa put on a dominant performance of Diego Sanchez at UFC 239. But the truth is he was put in a very compromising position. Chiesa recently shared how Sanchez, 37, caught him with an unexpected attack in their welterweight clash. I could feel he was butt dragging me, and that's whatever. But all of a sudden, I don't know if he intentionally did it, but he literally put his fingers up my butthole.
Speaking of buttholes,
checking the oil, dude.
That's one way you could.
That's wrestling. First thing you learn, right?
I didn't wrestle in high school, and I'm concerned about your wrestling coach if that's what he was teaching you.
Check the oil, bud.
I just imagine. I can imagine Chris being.
Am I the only one that knows that?
That's got to be a Knightstown thing.
All I do is picture Chris at 11 years old doing private training with his wrestling coach, and he's telling him how to finger his opponent's butthole.
Didn't wrestle.
He's like, "Hey,
played
Chris.
basketball, but
hey, Chris.
definitely knew about the check the oil.
You check the oil in basketball too?
I mean, a guy's gonna
in the showers.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, you got
I'm trying to think of
right
what the
there.
medical checkup is that you get.
It's a prostate exam.
Yeah, prostate exam.
You got a finger there. They're gonna go where you want them to go.
I know you were so.
Where do you want them to go?
Did you officially get a finger in your ass, or you just get the whole scope?
I got the whole scope.
He was out.
Yeah, you were out, but you never got the whole I'm gonna bend over and get fingered.
Remember I bent over
I'm
and she was
disappointed.
going to, and then was like, didn't want to go in there.
She's like, on second thought, we're just gonna go ahead and
We're gonna go ahead and send you to a specialist.
Yeah, we're gonna send you to a specialist because I'm not sure about how it looks, but the smell is ungodly.
Crusted shut.
God. All right, moving right along. Let's talk about the complete opposite of Chris's asshole, Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore. Me and Chris have already decided he might be our new favorite Colts player now.
Yeah.
Because the dog story came out a few weeks ago. We talked about on the show. Yep. And just recently, so the Colts draft this year was like their 6th or 7th round pick. Some girl who's an athlete who had cancer, was diagnosed with cancer, got to read one of the Colts draft picks. Well, she passed away. Kenny Moore is paying for the funeral. How fucking cool is that? Him and Pierre Desir. Yep. Two Colts. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking cool. I'm just so happy.
He's just a hell of a fucking guy, dude.
That we're built. Mike, you don't even like sports, but you can appreciate.
I was just going to say that is the complete opposite of Krusty.
Yeah, complete opposite of Krusty.
He also tweeted out his gamer tag, and I added him on Xbox today.
What does he play? Does it tell you what he
wanted
plays?
to play FIFA, but I don't play fucking gay-ass soccer games. So I'm going to wait till Madden. Comes out.
Beaver, do you play gay-ass soccer games?
I do not. I haven't played FIFA in forever. I played it like 1 year.
Maybe we should
It's actually
the show
not.
to gay-ass soccer games.
I got to say, FIFA's actually really fun.
Yeah, he's just worried about all the outlet, the women coming out against him, saying.
But Madden coming out this coming week.
Is it this week or next week?
Wait, it's this week, bud.
So, Mike, Mike, you enjoy playing video games as well. You've never played any sports video games at all?
I played NBA 2K17 at one point.
Do you guys remember NBA Jams back in the day?
Yes. We've got some.
He's on fire.
We played at the bowling alley every Sunday night.
I've got a basketball game down there for this old Super Nintendo.
There you
go.
Double,
what it is, though.
Double dribble?
No, it's one of where you play in the
NBA Live.
How funny would it be if we bring if Mike knew everybody in the NBA from 1997 because that's the only sports game he ever played.
Yeah,
he's like Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, Carmelo.
That was me and Dad's game right there that we played with each other. It was NBA Jam.
I know what it was. It's Barkley Shut Up and Jam.
There we go.
Just in case any of you fuckers want to play it later.
So you know who Charles Barkley is.
I do.
That's great.
Yeah, he's not a role model.
He's not a role model.
And he likes Matt. Him and Matt have the same haircut.
Yeah. Yep.
And
They sure
non-existent.
That's why he had his back with the LeBron sign.
And speaking of good guys, Reggie Miller to bike 100 miles to raise awareness for breast cancer.
I don't understand that.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
I
So
don't
how does
fucking
that
understand
raise awareness? Let's read the
Everybody's
article.
already aware of breast cancer.
Yeah, you're right. Or testicular cancer.
I don't know. Probably had something to do with money.
Miller's joined the Tour de Komen, so it's a bike ride. It's basically for the Susan G. Komen. So it's just kind of like he's supporting Susan G. Komen. So I'm not even going to read the fucking article. So he's supporting Susan G. Komen by participating in the event. That's cool. Good for Reggie, man.
Why didn't he just donate fucking money?
Do you guys remember when the guy paid for the banner behind the airplane about Reggie banging the dude's wife or something?
I
You don't remember that when that was news? Do you remember that, Beaver? Somebody flew over raising.
It was the Watson's girl. Somebody just said that.
Seriously?
Said that Reggie Miller. Remember when Reggie banged the Watson's girl? Who didn't bang the Watson's girl? Didn't everybody in Indy bang
I
the
think
Watson's
I
girl?
could have banged the Watson's girl. She used to come to the Hammer and Nigel Christmas parties.
That's true.
Yep.
Hey, and we also know the new Watson's girl.
Yeah, we know the new Watson's girl.
Hey, speaking of which, somebody needs to let Reggie Miller know that if I'll bike 200 miles if he unblocks me on Twitter.
And you have no idea why he blocked you.
He blocked you on Twitter?
Yeah.
What racist shit did you say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He might not like white people.
I did tweet one night, or I can't remember the story of when I met him. Oh yeah, I begged him at Atlanta, but I tweeted. Only time I ever really tweeted him is I met him. He was with like Dan Sullivan when I was in like second grade at Union Square, and they like said who he was, and I spotted him. Like I was in second grade and spotted Reggie Miller and like rushed. They went into a Hooters, and I rushed up to the edge, and I was like the only kid trying to get an autograph, and he didn't sign nothing. And I tweeted that, so maybe he saw that story. I was like, I remember that little redheaded.
I remember that little goofy little bitch.
Hold on. You had a Twitter at second grade?
I'm
Did
saying
you have a time machine?
I tweeted like now as an adult the time. When
He
I was in
probably
second
thinks you're a
grade.
stalker.
Which is amazing because he can hardly
Probably what it
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
So he blocked you though on Twitter.
Yeah, my favorite,
Yeah,
my favorite NBA player of all time.
Well, don't
blocks me
suck
on
up
Twitter.
to him. Don't suck up to him now because
My-
if he
hey,
blocked
my-
you on Twitter, he's not watching.
My
this.
favorite NBA player of all time might be Steve Kerr now.
Because he rolls the best.
He
blunt.
rolls the best blunts, apparently.
Yeah.
According to Nick Young.
Nick Young. Oh, Swaggy P. I'm jealous
Good
just
old-
because he got to fuck Ziggy. Or Iggy. I said
Ziggy.
Ziggy Marley. Yeah, it wasn't Iggy Azalea. It was Ziggy Marley. Yeah.
Ziggy Marley.
I would be jealous he got to fuck Ziggy.
Fuck
Yeah.
Iggy Azalea.
You wouldn't bang that?
Ah,
Oh my God. I want to live between her butt cheeks.
I just can't understand. I don't like people that talk like that.
I just hate women rappers. I hate all women
Yeah.
rappers. They just fucking Snow the Product is the best, and I still don't like listening to her.
Yeah, and that's local, right?
Gangster, boo.
No, Snow the Product
No,
she's
but
just
Wasn't she local?
she's low key.
low key. Well, yeah, she's independent. I don't think she's on Tech's label, but she's been on a few Tech songs before. It's just I just don't like women. I really don't like women singers that much.
You weren't a big Eve fan? Isn't that like probably EVE? Remember Eve?
No, sure
EVE.
wasn't. I mean,
That's
if
on
I had to
that
pick my favorite,
That's on
probably,
Grandma's early 2000s hip hop playlist.
probably Missy Elliott's my favorite.
Yeah, she's definitely the most talented, I would say.
Yeah, Missy Elliott for sure.
You don't like Gangster Boo from 3 6 Mafia?
That's what I was saying.
No,
Yeah.
Gangster Boo. No,
What?
no, thank you.
Yeah, she just screams
Yeah,
the whole
dude,
time.
killing it. She's like,
I think
if I was a big
lesbian-
black dude, I'd be scared of that black chick.
yeah,
I'd be like,
lesbian
oh my god,
girl
who's
rappers are
Who's
the
the
best.
worst girl rapper?
Oh,
Cardi
by
B.
far,
Iggy
Nicki
Azalea.
Minaj.
well, that
No,
too.
Iggy
Minaj
Azalea.
is way worse than Cardi B, and I think Cardi B is
Cardi B's
trash.
terrible.
Iggy Azalea is by far the worst.
No.
Nicki Minaj ruins a lot of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm listening to that. What's that Kanye song? Everybody knows I'm a motherfucking monster.
Monster,
That song is so badass, and this bitch kind I'm like, shut up.
You just want to mute it during that time.
Yeah. I'm like, yep, all
I
right.
gotta
Can we just
say
play
either
the beat?
her or Chanel West Coast.
Ugh.
Oh god,
fucking-
is that bitch even a rapper? She's just.
You've
Let's just-
seen
she's banged a few fucking black rappers to become famous.
one of the best skits on the internet is when Iggy was on the Breakfast Club and they got her to freestyle. And it
Oh,
was
yeah.
absolutely horrible. And they took calls, and the first caller was like,
Oh yeah.
"Yeah, get this bitch off the air."
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that was hilarious. We watched that one day at your
Yeah, they
garage,
dying
man,
laughing.
crying.
Crying. knocking this bitch off the airway.
If you guys ever wondered what would happen if Chris went on Sway in the morning, watch that
Right,
clip of Iggy.
It's almost verbatim.
Yeah.
Oh, I would bring fire to the Breakfast Club.
So,
I'd have to. I mean, I'd be like Lil Dicky 2.0 out there.
so you asked about my favorite Pacer memory.
Yep.
I gotta say, when we went to Atlanta, this dude gets kicked out of the bar.
I did. Swinging on a stripper pole.
Yeah.
Singing karaoke. Yeah.
Singing
I did.
karaoke.
Well, what karaoke song do you remember?
I Believe I Can Fly.
Probably Johnny
Oh,
Cash.
God.
Oh, is I Believe I Can Fly?
And this motherfucker tried to fly. Like,
yeah.
I swear to God.
I do
Good
remember
start.
that.
And
They just
then-
didn't like you? Was it because you're white?
No, I was absolutely falling all over the place,
Yeah.
drunk. Fell
Me
off
and
the
Beaver-
stage. They said, you got to go. I said, yeah, I do.
Me and Beaver were absolutely terrified to go out in Atlanta. And that's because
Yeah.
our
And
hotel
then-
was who?
But we also had one of our best memories of being right next door to those people
Yeah.
in the hotel room. That was one of the best times right there.
Yeah, he's got back problems. She don't care about anybody but herself.
Exactly.
We could literally, these walls were paper thin. We could literally hear everybody next to us, dude.
That fucking sucks.
We were only there for a night. You also were making sure that you could see your car so that none of your shit would be.
Yeah, because I had all my DJ equipment in there because this is on our way to one of the weddings I've DJ'd down there.
We were at,
There was somebody.
I
Yeah.
probably
You
would
guys stayed in a nice place?
Oh, yeah, it
Did
was
you guys all
nice.
stay together?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Our
say
place was so
but-
nice.
It's right next to each other.
So he got kicked out. He's like, I'm gonna spend so much money. That's where that line came from.
I was
Yeah,
going to spend
I
so
told him.
much more money.
So-
Said, you're lost. I was about to spend so much more money.
So
And left
I
my
was
card
with-
there, by the way.
I was with Ed and Charles.
Okay.
We walk into his hotel for some reason. I don't remember. We walk into his hotel. He's in the lobby rapping "Lose Yourself" by Lil Wayne.
I'm like,
Just going. Like,
I can see that. I can
Drinking,
see
dude.
the. I can see the clerk. Hey, is that your buddy? Never seen him before in my life.
Never seen him.
Hey, one little tidbit about the hotel we stayed in, though, that there was actually somebody out in front of the hotel checking cars in as we were going in.
And it was set, it had about a 30-foot gate around the hotel.
Yes.
Just imagine what
In
$49.99.
fucking Bankhead or what?
Yeah, it was in Bankhead. It was.
Yes,
it was in Bankhead.
We were only there because it had something
Yeah,
to
we
do
were
with
north
TI,
side.
wasn't
No.
it?
The
We were
whole
downtown.
the whole
Yeah.
reason we were in Bankhead is I told you as we're going to Atlanta because I said, you want to stay in Atlanta tonight? Maybe we'll hit the town. He's like, sure. I was like, yeah, find us a decent hotel. He's like, man, there's one right here near downtown for $49.99. I'm like, book that shit. Let's go. We pull up, and I'm not racist at all, but when we pull up and there's 30 black guys on the corner, we don't belong.
You opened, fucking
We have
opened your fucking car door and got bed bugs.
Yeah,
Oh God.
we did not belong.
see,
Oh.
we were like right next to the stadium.
Yeah, we were close.
'Cause you took that picture in front of the CNN building, trying to get Reggie Miller to unblock your
Yeah.
ass.
We tried to tweet it to him.
Damn, you've been after that forever.
I've got a great Reggie Miller memory. It's when we played the Knicks and Reggie was commentating, and I actually was sitting courtside that day. And there's a clip where Reggie's walking onto the court, and I don't know it. And my brother taps me, and I turn around, and my face goes, and I just start pointing at Reggie. And they used to play that clip all the time, like an intro. It would just be Reggie walking across the court, and you see my ass turn around. I'm like,
no.
I'm like a fucking 7-year-old little kid seeing my hero.
Your best courtside moment has to be when James Harden, when we sat in those.
Oh yeah, we sat in the Crown Royal seats. I said, Harden, your beard sucks. He's like, you wish you could grow this. I said, it looks like pubes.
He turns around, he's like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Like,
No, I actually got Darren Williams tried to fight me one game. I love that. Of course, Matt Barnes told me to suck his fucking dick. That's his exact words.
He told our whole section to suck his dick one night too.
That was cool.
Wasn't
Yeah, he
that
flipped
Derek
us
Fisher
off.
or something like that?
We were chanting Derek Fisher.
Yes,
at
that
him.
was it.
Well, this guy was warming up. This is when he was playing for the Clippers. He was warming up, and I swear to God, he was missing everything. And I was like, dude, you fucking suck. He's like, suck my fucking dick. I'm like, pull it out.
It's gonna be a great story.
Weren't they playing the Spurs one time when you got kicked out of the front seat? Wasn't it?
Yeah, I got kicked out of that game too. That was cool.
You were
yeah,
giving shit to
it was,
Kawhi or something
you
like
and
that.
Scotty.
And here's the thing is I've sat courtside like that 4 times. That was the most well-behaved ever. I was pissed. It's because their head of security, John Ball, we actually talked about on the show before back in the day, cocksucker. Fucking cocksucker. And his, because he told me, he's like, you can't banter between the players. And I literally I was kind of talking shit, but doing it in a playful manner. I wasn't like, hey, Kawhi, you fucking suck. I was like, Kawhi, man. I was like, dude, I just need you not to shoot, not to score 30 tonight, bro. I was actually getting them to laugh a lot. And I was talking a little shit to the refs. I don't know if that's what kind of set me over, but yeah, they told me they set me back like 3 rows. I was like, what the fuck? This is bullshit. And me and him had words. I was like, please tell me why you're moving me back. We won these seats. Oh, but I sent an email out. I know a guy that's kind of high up in the Pacers. And I said, hey, head of security, real dickhole. You probably, if you're going to have corporate sponsors down there, you probably should do something about that guy. At least maybe send him a memo, say, don't be a dick.
No, they just want a bunch of people to sit there and not talk.
Yeah.
So did you won those? So is it at their discretion then if they move you and shit then?
No, it'd be the Pacers. I want him from a sponsor.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Well, Scotty Boy did.
Hell, I almost got kicked out of when I went and saw the Pacers in Miami when they didn't have LeBron anymore. They had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, and I almost got kicked out of that game. That was fun.
What'd you do?
I was like standing for a majority of the game, and this lady was just getting pissed off. And
the best Beaver television was caught there too.
No. That was at a home game.
Is that when they wouldn't let Pacero in because of the mask and all that? Were you down there with them?
No, I wasn't with anybody when I was there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this was totally just me on my own on that one.
So there's one memory of Beaver where Beaver sat in the courtside. What game was that, Beaver?
It was like the second row. It was against the Heat. They just had Chris Bosh then because I think Dwayne Wade went to Miami.
And Beaver's caught on camera doing this, and my brother fucking screen records. He's like, Beaver, jack off, Beaver, jack. And Beaver just starts doing this. He's like cheering.
That was the first Hickory game. That was the very first one. And I got a Miles Turner Hickory jersey, and that was
Beaver was jerking off on the sideline.
Could you imagine if this show ever blew up and we became millionaires and had courtside seats, us 3 next to each other every game, and they wouldn't kick us out because we
I own this bitch.
We're funding stuff.
I own this bitch.
I'd be in a VIP section somewhere.
Became our Drake.
Hey, they got
Pacers.
They got drinks there.
TV.
Actually, there was somebody recently. I can't remember. The dude who played Lex Luthor said he wants to be the Drake of Indiana.
I tweeted Matt and said we need to get him on the show, but he has no social media.
Is that Michael Cesare or whatever?
No, it's not Michael Cesare. It's the kid from Zombieland.
Yeah.
Oh, Michael Cesare?
No, not Michael
All
Cesare.
them guys look alike, though.
Michael Cesare is not the kid from Zombieland.
Michael Cesare.
They look the same, though. Them two look the same.
Oh.
It's Jesse something.
Look like the dude from Facebook movie.
Yeah,
That was
Facebook
like that
movie
dude.
too. Yeah.
Is that him? Is he from Indiana?
Social Network. Yeah.
His supposedly he's not
Eisenberg.
from Indiana, but his wife went to IU, is from Bloomington. They have a house in Bloomington and shit.
Okay, so
And he's a diehard Pacers fan since the Reggie Miller days. I read an article about him.
that's pretty badass.
He comes to a lot of games low key, nobody even realizes.
Yeah,
he's there.
nobody recognized him. Like, hey, I played Social Network, you fucking assholes.
Yeah, Zombieland is great.
I don't even know if
man.
he was.
I should
They're
punch
making a
him in the
second one,
face
too.
because I hate Mark Zuckerberg so much. Like,
Oh,
I don't even know if
Mark
he was the guy
Zuckerberg?
that played in Social Network. I think.
yeah, it's the same guy.
Is
We
it?
need-
Okay. I
we
just
need to-
remember if he just looked like.
We
the
need to
dude.
friend him and then start making videos and have him play Mark Zuckerberg and us do videos with him.
He just keep blocking us and banning us. Yeah, that'd be great.
So the top story of the
Never
week. Does everybody know what the top story is of the week?
Area 51. Right?
Area 51. It's been fucking huge. It's
Let's
everywhere.
go.
Blah, blah, blah. So here's what I'm picturing. You walk into Area 51, and I'm just picturing aliens having giant orgies.
That
Yeah?
would be fucking legit.
Maybe because I watched a porn like that once. But
Did you? Was that Chinese
aliens
porn?
has anybody ever watched alien porn?
No.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you watch alien porn.
I
Jake,
didn't-
Jake, I gotta tell you. So I follow Adriana Chaychek on Snapchat. Jake was about 37 feet from my phone, and I'm going through her story. It was like she's in a bathtub. Don't show nudes, but she's pretty fucking hot. And Jake goes, I know who that is. I was like, whoa, Jake. All right, bud. Next thing I know, I feel something poking my back.
Yeah, what is that? I know what that is.
All right, time to go back to Chris Dunkman snaps here. Yeah, so that's what I picture. Area 51. Does anybody know the legend of Area 51? Does anybody watch the documentaries on Netflix?
The Lazar.
Yeah, have you watched it?
I watched it. Yeah.
What do you think of it? I haven't watched it yet. I was gonna watch it this week.
I mean, it's just pretty much said that he worked there and got dismissed, and
Got
then
laid
kind
by
of talked
aliens.
about what was going on there, and then they've erased him from history.
From
pretty
working
much.
there.
Well, they've erased him from everything. His
So this
previous
guy-
jobs, his schooling, everything. You can't find
No
nothing
shit.
about the dude. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I believe it. Do you guys believe in aliens?
Yeah,
I remember one thing.
Got to be something out there, right?
Well, the statistics show there might not be.
But do you deep down believe that there's stuff at Area 51?
No.
Yeah, I do. I think
Maybe
so.
evidence of it.
Maybe not there anymore, but I think there was stuff there.
Imagine there's like a colony of fucking aliens.
They were talking about like the Lazard dude took like buddies, and they like he knew when they were testing the stuff, and they would like camp out and watch it and shit back in the day.
Test
like
aliens?
Wednesday nights, wasn't it?
It was something, like at like midnight when the traffic, and then it's pretty fucked up. I mean, if it's true,
Aliens are an advanced race, and I just picture them all looking like Gary Busey without hair.
How fucked up would that be? I would definitely not want to meet them at all, especially if they acted like them.
I'm not sure where that came from, but
hey, buddy, you can go
that
back
big ass smile.
Fucking Avengers are there.
Go back to your home planet now.
Oh man, that's amazing.
The best thing I seen was they're gonna raid it, and it's gonna be where they film all the fucking Chevy commercials. Where they open up the fucking thing.
So if aliens are real,
Yeah.
if aliens are real, what would be your mental picture of them? What do you think they would look like exactly?
Big ass head. Do they look like the blow ups you went at the fair?
Like I think I'm an alien.
I think they look like Duncan. Yeah.
I mean, I've never met anybody like me.
No, I think you're just a redneck from Knightstown.
Maybe that's all Knightstown.
No, my aliens are just the normal little big heads,
Just the normal.
black
big
eye
heads.
thing. Yeah,
You don't think
like
black
a normal
eyes.
looking alien?
You don't think they like match looking out like humans? You don't think they did that?
I don't know. I hope
could.
not.
I
Yeah,
think
because that
that's
scared
very
the fuck
possible.
out of me.
I
We
hope
don't
not.
actually
Yeah.
know they're aliens.
Yeah,
But like,
They
and I
might.
hope they're not like the fucking like I was saying earlier this week, that movie The Watch. That's like my favorite. That's what I thought about the whole time when they kill the alien and it's just knocked out. Have you guys ever seen the
oh
movie?
yeah, movie's
Vince
great.
Vaughn, Ben Stiller. That's what
Yeah.
I took made the meme.
Yeah.
And then it comes alive and they all freak. That's fucking hilarious. And Vince Vaughn's like going, fuck that. He's like, I'm thinking marketing, t-shirts. We're gonna be rich, boys. He's like the alien sitting in that fucking chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope the aliens aren't like the Predator alien and shit like that.
Oh no,
If it's
stop
like
it.
that,
Just
it's a
kill me.
fucking,
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
all
wrap,
fucked.
boys.
Just kill
We're
me.
all dead.
Shoot it in the dick.
If they're fast and running, shit,
September
yeah.
20th.
I want them to be like dumb,
It might be our
Yeah,
last
dumb.
day alive. It might be our last day alive.
like
though,
family or the Dad Show. I want my alien like that. What's that called?
Do you
American Dad.
American Dad.
Yeah, we all get one in the house.
you guys understand this? You guys understand this whole thing just started from a prank, right? And you said there's how many people signed up to go to Area 51
it
now?
was
Like
it's like
3.1 million?
No,
3.2 million.
is it really that high now?
3.2 million.
Good night.
So what would happen if a crowd of people, and this, the people ask me all the time, like, why do you hate the government? And how about the Air Force coming out?
3.2 million.
Wow,
How about the Air Force coming out and say, yeah, if you guys try to storm Area 51?
because they have to.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what's scary is the people that sign for the military have to fight for the
I
government.
forget where I heard it at, but it's like so many people. If any kind of petition or anything like that's signed, they have to address it. And I can't remember how many.
The
it is,
military
but
has to fight for the
they've
government.
been well past that number for a while now.
Let's pretend there's an actual revolution. The people storm the government. Do you understand that? Well, I think there's going to be a lot of people that turn on the government.
Now, what if this group? This was this group was saying we're going to storm the White House? 3.5 million people.
I think the army would be there.
I mean,
Yep.
they're gonna,
They would be there.
100%.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. They should be on our side.
They
The army
be,
should?
but
But they're contracted by the government.
they're government tools, but we pay them.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're not going to storm Trump now, right? He's getting what's his name back. Kanye. Talk to Kanye.
Hey, is that
West.
Rocky?
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky.
You know what?
Dude, I
At
saw
one
that
point,
tweet.
at one point,
Oh, all right.
I've
you-
never-
no, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
saying-
I'm
hold
after
on.
you.
Yeah, I said at one point, at some point, black people are going to have to start liking Trump, right?
I've never seen such pandering in my life.
Oh,
the,
it's
the
amazing.
thread on that tweet was ridiculous.
Oh, I can just
would've-
imagine. It's
if
a
I'd have told
cesspool.
you
A cesspool.
15 years ago, if I'd have came to you and said, Matt,
Trump's
our president is going to talk one day. The president is going to tweet, I talked to Kanye West, and I'm trying to, I'm going to talk to a prime minister about getting another rapper back to our country that's in jail for a murder case.
I can't believe. I think it's great. What a great time to be alive, man! Just for comedic relief.
I just picture,
We're fucked. Let me get this
I
straight.
picture
We're
Trump
fucked.
calling the
but-
prime minister and be like, yes, prime minister. Yeah. I know I sound like George Bush, but just being like, so I just got off the phone with Wheezy, and he says that you guys have ASAP Rocky over there.
That would be better. It's like you have a money sign AP.
Rocky over there.
Rocky.
Well, we need him back ASAP.
Yeah,
He needs to get back to Philadelphia.
we need him on American Airlines ASAP.
Yeah. You should think about saying ASAP.
I really love his movies. They're the greatest.
I can't believe he tweeted that. I saw it and I thought it was one of the fake ones. And I was
Now,
like,
what
hold
kind of
up.
what kind
And
of
I went to his account and seen it. It was real. And,
what kind of dialogue goes on in the feed there? You said the replies were legendary.
there's a bunch. I remember one that stood out was the Donald Trump's racist. He's doing pretty good at acting job or something like that.
Yeah, fucking amazing. And just so everybody knows, I dislike Donald Trump based on his political policies. I don't think he's a racist. I
don't think he is either.
I think he's an idiot. Like as far as like he just doesn't think.
I
Before
can't believe he's in
you know?
there. I can't not believe that.
Oh,
he's
it's
our
gold,
president
man.
Right now.
It's gold. No, the first thing when Donald Trump announced again, because he actually announced, I think 8 years ago that he was going to run for president, changed his mind. But when he announced again that he was running for president, I was like, this is just a fucking stunt, you know.
I thought no way he wins.
No way he wins. I thought it was Hillary Clinton was just she was. I thought it was going to be rigged for her to win.
If they would have put anybody but her, somebody got sound going here.
Yeah, that's me.
Damn it, Mike.
They would have put anybody but
worse than Matt's computer.
If they'd put anybody but Hillary, I bet Trump wouldn't have won. That was like the perfect opponent for him.
If Bernie was there,
nah, he would have won that too.
What if Oprah runs?
Oprah. What if she does?
Yeah, speaking of politics, how about the chick drinking out of a metal straw, trips and kills herself? Thanks a lot, liberals. Look what you did.
Hey, the turtles are safe.
Hey, thank God the turtles are safe. This mother of four is dead. No. All right, so retired jockey died when she fell onto an eco-friendly metal drinking straw, which impaled her eye at the inquest heard. I hate this bitch. Just for drinking with a metal straw. I just hate her.
Serves her right. Karma's a bitch.
Was it California?
I swear to God, when I go to California, I'm bringing a fucking roll of straws with
selling them? Are you selling them?
Not selling them, but everywhere I go, I'm using a fucking.
Just grab a handful from McDonald's.
Just to cocaine with them.
Yeah. Like,
throw it over your shoulder.
That'd be hilarious. Who wants one? Real plastic straws, guys, not that paper shit.
I think they can fine you for that. Now, I think they've got it in place to where
like, find these nuts, bitch,
in your mouth.
I'm gonna change the cocaine game and just do cocaine in little pixie stick straws where the ends are sealed.
Have you ever snorted
pixie stick?
You hear that, cops?
Throw it.
Way to give away your $1 million idea.
Chris, go ahead and give your address here on the show.
Yeah, not mine, yours.
So she was carrying a mason jar style drinking glass with a screw top lid in her kitchen. When she collapsed, the 10-inch stainless steel straw entered her left eye socket and pierced her brain. Wow.
Ouch.
What a fucking shitty way to die.
Did they remake the video of like the turtle pulling the straw
Oh,
out of its nose, taking the metal straw out of the human?
The girl's name was Elena. Imagine. Oh,
Atlanta on a metal straw.
Did you guys hear how Elena died? Fucking drinking iced tea.
She was saving the world.
Did you hear how Atlanta died? She landed on a metal straw.
She protected the turtles.
Oh, Chris.
I would not want to go that way.
Keep your day job as a rapper. Oh, seriously, God. I mean, how fucking like the
you get
earth,
one life, and that's how hers ended. That's
which
horrible.
we might as well, since California sucks so bad, we might as well just bring up the whole quote unquote California bans gender words. You guys see this shit? Did you hear about it? Did you see about it?
You read about it now?
Oh yeah. So what's going on here, Chris? You sent this to me. So what's going on here? Manhole.
Something about gender benders.
Oh yeah, they can't say manhole or manpower anymore.
Okay, so
sexual.
no more manholes. Yeah, they're saying words. This is so fucking. This is where we're at in America.
Cali.
We're at the point in America where politicians are so bored they just like. That seems like a good idea.
They're
yeah,
not bored. It's control though.
Yeah,
right?
it's about control too. But like,
I can't remember what they're calling manholes.
When you start,
I forget something like.
I'm trying to pull this shit up.
So what are they doing
shit covers.
with it though? Are they? Can you get arrested for that?
No, you just can't. I don't know. Yeah, what are they doing beside? Instead. Okay.
What am I supposed
so
to
like
say?
if you do it,
like
do if you do it, a bunch of trannies get super pissed off at you.
Oh,
Berkeley.
So manhole becomes maintenance hole.
Maintenance hole.
That sounds like something I'd call my girl's asshole before butt sex.
Yep.
I'm like, hey babe, you want your maintenance hole tonight?
Show me that maintenance hole.
Show me that maintenance hole, you dirty little slut.
Manhole.
Every girl listening to our show either logged out or their panties are soaked.
Soaked as fuck. So soaked.
The maintenance hole. So okay, all right. So manholes will now be known as maintenance holes, and craftsman will be replaced by artesian. And after the Berkeley, California City Council voted unanimously voted. All of them. So everybody on their city council is a complete fucking water-headed, dumb motherfucker. To revise the city's municipal code with gender-neutral language. Gender-neutral language. We should rename the show that.
So I think gender neutral Santa comes out of maintenance holes and set it down your chimney.
Oh yeah.
That's a great meme. That's a great meme.
Oh, that's great. We'll create a flash video of that.
Yeah.
Dozens of terms will be revised, and their pronouns they and them will replace he and she according to.
Jesus Christ.
I hate the world we live in today.
I love it, but I hate that.
Oh, it's so entertaining. But yeah, it's so entertaining.
Stupid.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
so stupid.
So what? So are they allowed to say human since the word man is in it?
Oh,
No.
that's coming up, Beaver.
It's gonna
You
be
just-
Hugh, it's gonna be Hugh
soon.
person.
somebody from California is gonna listen to the show and be like, "That's a great idea."
We can't say
Damn
Homo
it.
sapien either. 'cause
Thanks for
that's-
fucking us, Beaver.
Can't say Homo sapien because that's
That's not nice.
I seen somebody post the other day on Facebook. It's hilarious. It was like it says name what you are. It was heterosexual, homosexual, or like other.
Yeah.
And it was actually a person. It was somebody reposted somebody else, like they came and put straight on here. Is that where we are in the country? And somebody comments, literally look up the definition of heterosexual. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
This is why we are where we are
This
in
is
the
where
country
we are.
because of that idiot.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Bring on the aliens.
Bring on
Maybe
the
they'll
aliens.
clear some of that out.
I don't know. I
And
hope
how
so.
about our us three, our top comments on the Dick's Last Resort post?
Yeah, I love it.
So Dick's Last Resort vows to change its name for the U.S. soccer. I have no idea what this means. For U.S. women's soccer, equal pay.
So they got like 500 grand. If the men would have won it, they would have got like over $1 million or something like that. So they didn't
Like,
get the same. as if the
Hey,
men would've won it.
girls, I'm sorry, man. I'm
sorry, man.
Yeah, I just broke gender neutral terms right there. No, but let's be honest here. Nobody wants to watch women's soccer. I mean, they will when they're could win the World Cup, but nobody gives
Which
a fuck
they
about.
did, yeah.
Which they did.
They did.
I'm sorry, women. You're not as athletic as men. There's
Yeah.
not many women basketball players that are fucking dunking from the free throw line like LeBron James. It's like, I'm sorry. It's more of a spectacle when men, because they're more athletic.
I think it's more of the men will never win, so
It's
we
like-
can just say we're going to pay them this much, and the women actually could win, so we better
My thing
not
is,
pay them that
if
much.
they start selling tickets, okay, but until they start selling tickets,
yeah,
Yeah.
bitch, sell some tickets.
But I overheard something that the pay's not based off the
Performance. It's more based
Right.
off of what percent each gender brings in.
right. So they don't have a big audience, so they bring in less, therefore they get paid less.
Which makes sense.
Percentage wise,
Duh.
women actually get a higher percentage than what
Then
the men
When
did.
when you explain that to a political or a social justice warrior, you say, "Duh."
Yeah.
Duh. This reminds me, this is not in the notes, but I'm going to bring up because I hate the motherfucker more than anybody in politics. Bernie Sanders. People, Bernie Sanders has been fighting for $15 an hour for everybody for years. And
I hope we get
it comes out, of course, recently that he's only paying his campaign workers like $12, $13 an hour.
Why is that?
So, of course, they come out and they bitch about it. He comes out and says, that's fine. We'll give you $15 an hour, but we're going to have to cut your hours because we can't afford you. And let's give it up for Bernie Sanders learning
Yeah.
economics, man.
Economics.
Feel the burn. Welcome. If any of your friends feel the burn, either A, send them to a doctor because they have gonorrhea, or B, stop being friends with them. Okay?
Yeah. Or both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah.
I have no friends, so
Oh,
That's true, Beaver. I mean, we kind of like you, but we
Right.
talk a lot of shit about you when you leave.
Hey, I
but-
let you sit on the couch.
I know you brought
Yeah.
you helped me bring the couch over so I could have
You-
to sit up.
You helped me bring the couch over. Thank you.
But I didn't even bring up the fact that Dick's wants to call their fucking store Chicks and Dick's Last Resort.
Chicks and dicks.
I would never go there. And
Tell them your comment. What you said.
I said you might as well I said this is 2019. You might as well call it Chicks with Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah.
I said change your fucking menu around, and I don't care what you call it. I'll come back.
And Mike started
The
bitching
food
about
is
I
horrible.
like their food, honestly.
It's all right.
Because I DJ'd there for probably a year almost, like every other Friday for a year.
Yep.
And I would always get their deep fried shrimp steak combo. I fucking love their steak. Something about the butter they put on their steak.
The atmosphere is fun. I like the atmosphere and shit, but the food was junk when I went.
Yeah, I stated
I've never
that
been
I can't.
Never.
Everybody's worried about the name. I can't believe somebody hasn't been fired yet because the service is terrible. So.
And all three of us, our comments were blowing up.
Oh,
I love every post about marijuana. Me and Chris are the top commenters every time.
Yeah.
Every
raking in likes.
And because you reposted something I posted a few weeks ago about how
that made me laugh like 2 days straight.
Okay.
So I just copied and pasted that and then sent it to you and said, "Look what I put," and then he passed it with the.
I came
Zeppelin.
up. I said, I said, thank God that drug's off the street. I said, my son found marijuana in an alley. I said he ate all the Little Debbie snacks in the house, and I found him in the basement, surrounded by rappers, listening to Led Zeppelin on vinyl. I mean, like, God. Not only do the news people have to feel like complete idiots when they post this shit, but you got to feel like some of the cops are like, really? Are we making a big deal about this?
I think they do it because they want
notoriety.
the pop. Like
they want the pop. They want the notoriety because you go through there.
They
there's
want
maybe
us doing that on the comments.
There's maybe one fucking There's one positive comment for the cops versus 99 negatives.
Yeah, and it's usually like a 90-year-old woman thinking, "Oh God, thank God, my grandson
the
Peter
devil's
didn't
lettuce."
get into that."
Yeah, your grandson Peter's fucking high as shit right now.
He sure is.
Jerking off the dumpster porn and playing Call of Duty. Okay.
Thank God he didn't try a marijuana.
Try a little marijuana.
Marijuana's bad.
I can't wait till it's legal. When it becomes legal, we can just talk about our heavy usage on the show.
Yeah.
Just talk about it. Hopefully our jobs don't test for it.
It comes legal. I'm back for sure.
I'm back, bitch. Yeah. And Chris, you said you were going to go in about something this week. Do you know what we're talking about here?
I don't.
Build the wall. First off, fuck
okay.
Facebook. You wondered why we're on YouTube Live now. Hell yes. Woo! Subscribe, like, share the shit, comment, do your thing, blah, blah, blah. Fuck Facebook. And this just adds to the list of why fuck Facebook.
Like our page on Facebook.
Build the wall is now hate speech on Facebook.
So stupid.
And not even if you agree or disagree, which I don't give a fuck.
Don't care.
Honestly.
You don't care.
But the fact that just let people have a voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't just
We've
take
got maintenance holes now.
Yeah, I mean it's that's going to ruin Facebook.
Well, here's no for sure, and I'm so happy it is. I've said for a few months, Facebook is digging their own grave right now.
Yeah, without a doubt.
They're digging their and
I'm
I'm
letting people be creative, like you said, in their own voice.
And I fully support a business having the ability to censor people because you're a personal business, you're a private business. Excuse me, you can censor people, but I do have a problem with Mark Zuckerberg going to Congress and say, "Hey, we need to ban like hate speech, or we need to, there needs to be a penalty."
Start their own
people.
committee and all that crap.
No, okay, that's when we start talking about Nazi Germany here, guys.
So you can't say build that wall, but you can.
We should
have
change.
a group with 3.5 million people that
I'm a hashtag build the barrier.
Try
build
to
the
take
barrier.
over a government building.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's legal.
Yeah,
that's
completely
fine.
legal.
We'll let that pass.
You can't say build the wall.
Yeah, but don't say build the wall. You're
I have several friends that work with Hispanics. Like that work in manufacturing or whatever, and they talk so racist to each other, and it's so hilarious. A lot of Mexicans eat that shit up.
Oh yeah. They're usually awesome about it.
I know, it's fucking hilarious. They're
like, hey, we're already here. Build that motherfucker.
Yeah, hell, I was at Olive Garden. I was at Olive Garden the other day, and my buddy who works there, a Hispanic buddy who works with him, walked up and he said something like, "God damn, haven't deported your ass yet?" And he's like, "Fuck you, white boy." It's just hilarious, man. I was like, why can't we just be open like that? Let's just talk shit to each other because we got some fucking no sack little pussies. Jake, how do you feel about that?
I work with a bunch of Mexicans.
He's got a lot of street cred, by the way.
Yeah.
You work with a bunch of Mexicans. Do you
I'm from
talk
the east side?
You talk pretty racist towards them?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, they're probably pretty racist towards you as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Every time I see him, I'm like, "Hola."
Yeah. Oh, that's my go-to. That's my go-to hi.
I
That's how I talk to people all the time. It's like, hola. And I knew like 7 Spanish words when I went to Cuba. I know how to tell people I have huge nuts. I told people that my buddy Gary had a small dick, and I could say hola.
Yeah.
¿Cómo está? I knew that too.
No, I can't. That's your go-to until you find someone on Snapchat that me.
Oh, why? What'd I do?
You fucking found where I lived on Snapchat.
Oh, we do have to bring that up. All right, so we went to the concert, of course, last 2, 3 weeks ago. And you took home my cooler because we were incoherent. I was like, "Hey, bro, take my cooler home. I'll get it later."
I
Whatever.
didn't even know I had it.
So I tried hitting Jake up. Me and Rob went and seen a scary movie. I tried hitting Jake up, and we found where you live based on your Snapchat fucking location, which I turned mine off, by the way.
After doing that,
a long time
turned
ago.
Mine off after that.
I know, you did. And I actually told Jesse, you should probably turn that off, bro. We literally pulled up to his house. I started yelling like, "Hey, where you at?"
It was 4th of July.
Yep.
I was going somewhere to watch the fireworks. I walk out my garage and I just see this motherfucker and Rob and he's like, "Hey." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
At least you called him Jake instead of Pacer Buddy.
How many?
I had a name that day.
How many women do you think have been raped due to Snapchat location?
None.
2,700.
Yeah, that's probably a lot.
I'm a guarantee it's happened.
Without a doubt,
It has happened, probably.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, seriously, like it kind of creeps me out. Like I found out that a chick when I was working at the mortgage place, I found out that a chick that I was Snapchat friends worked with me. I had no idea, and just I seen her, you're with this chick, and I'm like, oh, okay, what up? What up, girl?
That's like when we went to the concert. Me, you, and Rob were all in like a car going together on Snapchat.
With separate
on that
cars.
map.
You guys had blue cars. I had a red one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm a cool one.
It's crazy. You're the blood, we're the Crips.
Yeah, well, you know, it's racist fire.
It'd be hard to cheat on somebody if you had your location on Snapchat, huh? They're like, oh, you with that bitch again, huh? I see you. I see you.
All I remember from the concert is seeing these motherfuckers pull up in a golf cart. They're like, "Hey!"
Oh, dude, we rode them all night. We didn't walk anywhere. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm kind of happy you guys are fucking idiots. So that benefit me. I didn't have to walk as much in the heat. It was great. So we got to get right into Ask an Idiot, guys. Let's get rolling here. El Chapo sentenced to life again. Congratulations, El Chapo. You should. Woo! Yeah. How long before he gets out? That's my Ask an Idiot question. He's escaped from prison several times now. How long before he gets out? Or are they going to literally do the Jason Statham in fucking Fast and Furious 7, bury him like 8 layers under the ground in a fucking,
He's not getting out.
He's getting out.
Not this time. I don't think this time.
I don't know, man. It'd be kind of cool if he did.
I think he's getting out.
Yeah.
Is he in
If
America?
he does, it's ridiculous.
6 months.
He's in America.
He's like
No,
Hannibal
because
Lecter right now.
Here's why he's getting out. He's got people probably working at every prison on
Yeah.
his payroll, I bet.
Yeah. I bet he gets out.
I bet he gets out.
We'll see.
That's
Wait,
how well connected.
how long do you
You've seen
think?
Cocaine Cowboys. I mean, these motherfuckers have politicians on their payroll. And you wonder why drugs are illegal. It's because these fuckers won't get paid.
I
if
do know they
don't
said that this security prison was like supposed to be pretty high up there. And
Yeah, exactly.
number
El
one.
Chapo's at Area 51 right now.
Yeah.
Don't storm here.
As soon as they raid it, Chapo's out.
Oh, dude, I
He
can't
walks
wait.
out. He says, "Hola."
I'm definitely
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
showing
whole lot.
up. If this raid actually happened, would you show up? I'm going yes. I don't know if I would be like frontline, get shot by the Air Force, but I'd probably be hanging out in the back with a movie camera.
No, yeah, but I'd record the
Creating
damn
some,
thing.
I'd be creating some content.
They're
Let's put it
saying
that way.
like
Yeah.
businesses and shit around there are pumping it. Like,
Oh
their
yeah, they're
stuff
like,
is
let's
up.
go.
Yeah.
the brothels.
There's a brothel. You said there's a brothel
Are
close.
there brothels
I've
really?
heard that
Would you
there's
go
a
to the brothel, Beaver?
No comment.
We should be there right now handing out koozies.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're right.
Live show from Area
Yeah.
51. You know, a podcast.
And you just
live.
hear gunshot in the
By the
background.
way, we've got a huge announcement we haven't even said on the show. We have a live show this Friday at the Long Branch
Oh,
in
yeah,
Morristown
yeah. Oh,
for
there
Derby
it is,
Day. Oh, I cannot wait. You're going to see some of Morristown's
It's
finest.
gonna be fucking
I'm
packed.
going to be drunk as shit. Well, we're only doing it from like 7 to 9, so I think we'll get an early rush, but it won't be fucking asses to elbows. And we're going to be outside on the patio doing the
The
show.
asses
Oh,
to
I gotcha.
asses.
Yeah.
Is
So
there
we're going to be outside.
Is there electrical?
Outside.
Electrical out
I'm
there?
going to bring my tent, though. We'll be under a tent.
I was going to say, man, you bitching about outside weddings.
And here I am doing an outside show.
We're going to be hotter than fuck out there.
It won't be as hot as it has been, though.
I hope.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll get it figured out.
We'll get it figured out. It's
maybe
gonna be
you can
great.
get-
So come out to the Long Branch in Morristown Derby Days. Everybody comes home for this day. We get wasted. I normally make a fucking complete asshole of myself. One year I got told that I kissed everybody in the bar. Literally just walked up to him. He was kissing everybody on the cheek.
Even Larry?
Nice.
Last year, funny story. Larry thought I threw a beer at his car. It's because I was chucking beers, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, but I was chucking beers into the neighbor's yard, and my friend
fun.
PJ hit my arm, which made the beer look like I was throwing it at his car. Next thing you know, Larry kicks me out of the bar. I convince him that I wasn't trying to fucking dent his car because I'm not stupid. There's fucking cameras and shit out there. I was like, so I got back in. But yeah, I normally do something real fucking stupid. My funniest story, though, is probably 3 or 4 years ago. My buddy Bradley, who lives in Fountain Town, his dad made a bunch of moonshine, real moonshine. I probably had a lot of illegal moonshine in my trunk, and I was driving the Jeep, and I was DJing at the adult race. We packed up my shit from the adult race, went to the Long Branch, Kept going outside. We didn't buy any drinks at the Long Branch. We kept going outside, filling our beer bottle with moonshine.
Damn.
Oh, it's one of the most fucked up I've ever been. I drove my Jeep home. Here's the best part. Here's what I heard is our town marshal didn't know I was drunk, but he was coming into the bar as I was leaving, and he hung out there with people smoking out front. And apparently I pulled out of the parking lot with my lights off. And I just remember driving. This is the only time that I've ever gotten in a car that I felt like I had no business driving, because I remember pulling it because I was living in an apartment there in Morristown. And I remember thinking, I can't turn right now. I physically cannot turn right now. Like, turn my wheel. That's how fucked up I felt. And I remember going and passed out on the bathroom floor. 2 hours later, Bradley wakes me up. He's like, bro, you all right? So yeah, go sleep on the couch. So Derby days. One time, Beaver chased me in his Beaver costume. I was wearing like no pants and shit.
You were wearing like a mullet. Like
I had a mullet on and fucking booty shorts on and combat boots.
That was a horrible idea because
it was like 85 degrees that day.
Yes, and if you ain't
we were dying.
If you know anything about mascot costumes, those things will burn you the
sauna.
Up.
It's like DJing a wedding in a barn with no circulation.
I have so much respect for mascots and like the NFL and NBA and everywhere. I have very much respect for those guys.
Kind of
especially
furry.
Think of Boomer out there on them hot days.
Oh my
costume,
God!
Especially when he has to go to fucking kids' birthday parties and shit. You know.
Hell, the fan jam thing where they did the outside where they premiered the jerseys or whatever.
Oh, probably miserable. But he's probably used to it.
He was jumping off trampolines and shit that day, dude, and it was hot as fuck.
Dude's like his mid-40s too, and still doing that shit.
Is it a dude? I thought it was a chick.
No, it's a dude.
Yeah.
Did you just assume Boomer's gender?
Yeah, I did. I've seen him though.
I
assumed his race too. He's black, but because no white man jumps that high. I'm just saying. No, I've actually met the dude that does it. Yeah. Speaking about staying gentlemen, Florida.
Yeah.
Every fucking week. And I have several Florida stories that popped up this week. There's too many. Coming. So, I mean, we're kind of short on time right now, so I'm just pick the best one. And to me, this is so we cheated this week. Typically, when we do this, I literally go to Google every week. I type in a Florida man, whatever pops up, we talk about. There was too many Florida-related stories this week, so I had to bring this one up. A Florida man accused of cutting off his neighbor's penis.
Nice.
I
feel like we've had a lot of penis cutting.
A lot of penis shit. A lot of butt stuff in Florida. According to a recent arrest report, one man in Florida recently reached such an emotional climax that he broke into his neighbor's home and committed an unthinkable act, which is to say the following. He cut off his neighbor's penis. And you thought you're all weird and gross. Okay, where the fuck's that at? All right. As the latest story from the Sunshine State goes, Alex Bonilla broke into his unarmed neighbor's home in Trenton, Florida. Can you imagine just laying there in your bed? Somebody walks in with the scissors and
armed
says,
with nothing but your dick.
Time to be castrated, motherfucker. I would be I'd be fucking just mortified.
Did he fuck his wife? Is that why he did it?
It's gotta be, right?
Neighbor fucked
arm
his
with a
wife.
handgun. The alleged disturbance took place after Bonilla caught the male neighbor having sexual intercourse with a wife this past May. Yeah. I'd probably cut off his dick too.
I would too, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably gonna get off.
Can you imagine your meth?
No, not the guy with his dick.
What would you do? What would you do to your meth head? What would you do? What would you do with your meth head neighbor with all the boats if you caught him fucking your wife? Would you cut off his dick?
The one behind us is, but
I'd ask him
if I caught my neighbor fucking my wife. I don't know. I'd probably just get a picture of it.
You'd probably thank him for getting a divorce.
Proof.
Get a picture,
and I'd probably be living here with Mike.
Jesus Christ!
I'd be moving in,
man. I'm gonna get that guy to fuck your wife.
We'll have to add an addition onto the house so we can just have a studio.
There was a meth story that I loved hearing this week, but
what's that?
It was I don't know if it was Tennessee or Florida, but them warning residents not to flush their meth down the toilet.
Yeah, for gators.
Yes.
Yes.
Meth gators. But I mean, if you did that, they would eventually the gators would lose their teeth and their bites wouldn't hurt, right?
It was Tennessee. Tennessee.
Okay.
Meth gators. The story's called Meth Gators. Tennessee police warn not to flush drugs down toilet for fear of creating meth gators.
Yes.
Meth gators. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with alligators. I can't imagine what a meth gator looks like.
No teeth.
They have pictures. Word of the wise: don't flush your meth down the toilet. That's the warning coming out of the Loretta Police Department in Tennessee after investigators said that they caught someone attempting to flush methamphetamine along with several items of paraphernalia on Saturday. The department advised against disposing of drugs, including pills, via the sewage because you can send something down the sewer pipe. It ends up in retention ponds for processing before it's sent down the stream. Our sewer guy takes great pride in releasing water. This is like Joe Dirt. That is cleaner than what it is the creek, police said, but they are not really prepared for meth.
Hey,
They can handle shit all day.
Alligators just eating each other's faces.
You know what's awesome? After I got fired on Thursday, the first thing I did is I went to a gas station to fill up my gas tank, spend like the last $40 I had, and I looked down the ground. There's a syringe, and I kicked the syringe. This is the first like words that I'd spoken to myself since I left. I said, "What a fucked up world we live in."
You brought the meth gator. That's fucking pretty good. Isn't there
That
like
should
an
be a
old
comic
game?
book. That
Isn't
should
there
be a
an old
comic
game where you
book.
like pull the teeth out of the
Yeah,
alligator
yeah,
and
yeah.
then its head'll.
Yep.
Yeah, Hungry Hippos.
No, the gator
there's
where
an
you pull his
alligator
teeth
one.
out.
Yeah.
I think we should create a comic book. It's called Meth Gator, and it's like a radioactive gator that's high on meth.
You know why alligators are so ornery, right?
It's like, oh,
No
no, teeth,
No
toothbrush.
toothbrush, no
All
meth.
right. Yeah, that's a good place to end the show.
Real quick, what about I thought you were going to bring up the Florida man that they're sick of that park with the homeless.
Oh,
And
we got to bring that up. I forgot.
bring it
Okay,
up.
yeah.
So
There's a lot of
there's like a
Florida
park in
stories there.
Florida
All right, so
that
look-
is getting overran by homeless, and to try to get rid of them, they're blaring Baby Shark 24/7 to try to keep them from sleeping in the park.
Genius. Florida City uses Baby Shark song to deter homeless problem in park. I think there's a video related to it.
There is.
Hold on. Let's get past the ad here. All right. Yep. Hold on. We'll turn this bitch up. We're going to get some live action.
Officials in West Palm Beach say they're using
West Palm, my favorite beach.
to keep homeless people from sleeping in one of the city's parks, and not just any music, but really annoying kids' music, specifically this music.
Lil Nas X.
Shark, 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 shark.
If I was homeless, I'd be running my fucking like,
dude.
fuck this.
I just picture a homeless orgy with this song playing.
Imagine this plus some other kids' favorite on a constant loop.
Can you imagine? Here's what I'm picturing right now.
I could shoot heroin.
I'm
And get down with
picturing-
that.
I bet you could.
I
I'd be
guarantee
drunk
you.
freestyling over Baby Shark.
I'm picturing because the last time I was in Orlando was for the Pro Bowl, and I remember being drunk as shit, walking back to our car from the stadium, going through the park, and here's what I'm picturing: is walking through the park and just hearing fucking Baby Shark being drunk as shit, and being like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
Somebody's having a party.
Somebody's having a fucking party right now. This is incredible.
Oh boy.
Oh, we just all went silent there at once. Probably a good time to end the show. Thank you guys for listening to our second ever YouTube live show. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube live show. We're going to have a contest this week, probably give away a t-shirt, probably give away a koozie. It's going to be a great time,
Hey,
guys.
the koozies are coming. We
Like
just
our
have to
new
figure it
Facebook
out.
page, Highly Inappropriate Live, which is so crazy because we were getting to a point on our old Facebook page where we would get notifications that say that we reached 20,000 people in 1 week. We reached 500 this week, guys.
Well, we're not
So we need
posting
to start.
memes every
No
second.
memes. We need to get them likes up, guys. Make sure you share the Facebook page. Invite your friends to the Facebook page. We much appreciate, of course. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Highly Inappropriate Podcast on
Like
everything.
the YouTube
Just
page.
add the S for the Facebook because that's our new Facebook, Highly Inappropriate Live. So like that, we're going to be going live here on YouTube from now on. Got a lot of good things coming, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. This is Highly Inappropriate. And right now, we've got a song for old Christopher.